Open the MongoDB compass. Connect it also. Then under the shopping, we have to create one more collection. Connect to the Mongo compass. Go to the shopping. Shopping opened. Now under the shopping, click on shopping and click here on collection, create collection. Give name call myadmin and create. MyAdmin, create collection. So shopping.myadmin is ready. Now we'll go to the add data and click on insert document. Add data and click on insert document. Right here, name, admin, email, admin@gmail.com, password 123, this is for formatting the document. Click on insert. It will create one account, admin@gmail.com 123. admin@gmail.com, password 123. Click on insert. One account is created here. So hope your data is inserted. Data is inserted. Okay, now come to again your React application. Here, directly we cannot come to this page. We have to log in. After login only we can see this project. Without login we cannot come to this project. We have to log in first, then only we can come. So let's create a file called login.js in React app. Create a file login.js in src folder of React app. You can close all the files and create a file here, login.js in React app. Create file login.js in React app. I will share the code for login. Or we can create it. No need to copy. Let's create our own. Here, const Okay, 1 minute, I'll come back. Import user state. Object. Const. My login. Right here. Return. Container. empty5. Call LG4. 4 and 4. Middle 4. Login. Center. B4. Vision. MB4. Email ID. Input equal to text. Control. Copy the same, paste again. Password. Login. btn hyphen danger. Get it? Let me know also. We can come to the app.js file. We'll import it. Written, login, reply on time. We have less time. We need to cover quickly. We'll go to the app.js file. What is the name of the class? My login. In app.js file, not in app.js file, index.js file. In index.js file, import the my login. Import here my login in index.js file. Okay, hope imported. Now right below a condition. This restrict mode is written in render, you can remove it. Let it be only app here. We remove this restrict mode, not required. And just change this like single line. Modify this line and bring in the single line. That's right below. If local storage dot get item admin id double equal to null, it is checking like no one is login. So we are checking in local storage. In local storage, admin id is null. Then we have to root dot render my login. Else this one. So apply this if else condition. Without login, it will not show the application. It will display only login page. So ready? Check in the browser, it will show you the login page. It will come like this, admin login. URL is anything, no matter, it will show the admin login. Hope it's coming also. Right, login page is coming. Check, reply also. Next, this will be functional. It has to functional. Once login is success, then only it will show the data inside. Till login is not success, it will not allow. So come to the login page now. So you can see here what we created. Local storage dot get item admin ID double equal to null. If admin ID double equal to null, then admin ID is null, then it will display the my login page, else it will display the app page. In login page we need to work now. Come inside. Now right here, let username pick username. Use state pass with password. Use state. Then right here let MSG update MSG. Use state. Enter login details. Write a function called const login check. Alert the username and pass. Username plus pass. And before that, right here call update MSG. Please wait. Validating. Okay, hope done. Come down below. Print below the MSG variable. MSG variable you have to print here. Class text center. Text ranger. MSG. Text center text ranger MSG. Come down on click. We will call the function called login check. We can check once. Here is coming login enter login details. Once you click here, it will change to please wait validating. Okay, by default it will be enter login details. Click of that, it will change to please wait validating. Now on change, you need to call the on change obj pick username obj.target.value below also pick password. Try this quickly. Hit button click, it's showing please wait validating. So hope you completed. We can enter here email ID and password, you can see alert will come. Now this data we need to send to the backend. This data we need to send to backend. So let's come here. Please wait. Validating. Let it be same. Write the next URL. URL that we need to validate in the backend. This data will be similar. You can copy from any file. Just I shared in the chat. In login function, we can paste it. And we can check here. Validate account. Validate account. Or maybe validate user. Validate user. Here you send username as a username and pass as a password. Or maybe change it my email. Change to my password. This much. After that, this will be called a post method. Everything will be similar. Take this code. Okay, so hope you're till here. Come down below. Use the fetch function. URL, comma, post data. Dot then response. Then response.json. Dot then. Okay. Server response. The server response, we will do console.log. So complete this code. This code is for what purpose? Login validation. User is login or not. If user is login, then only they can. Admin is login, then only they can access the data. Not login, then they cannot access the data. Reply once if you have done the code. We will go to the REST API file. Okay, so moving on. API file now. REST API.js file we have. Not REST API.js. Under the REST API, we have my server. In the my server, user book you have tried. User and book you have tried. Now, in the case of user, if you go in the case of user, right. So this will become user API. Post method was already written. Here already this all was written, delete and all. So this file we should not alter. This is for already have made or saving the data and listing the data. We have to create one more file for login purpose. And we have to create one more file, schema file. How we have created multiple schema. Login schema we have to create. Login API we have to create. Then we can check it. So come to the models file, REST API models file, and create a file, admin schema.js. Admin schema.js created. Let me check again. Mongo Compass. My admin table we have. Let me see where we can get the schema of this. The schema is here. So we have to write that schema file. Name, email, password, mobile. What is that? All are string. Okay, so let's come to this admin schema. You can take the copy of user schema. Take the copy of user schema and paste in admin schema. Admin table structure. Name, email, mobile, and password. Name, email, password, and mobile. All are of string data type. Change all is string. My admin. Please add this much in admin schema file. Okay, completed admin schema. Now come to the next file. Roots folder, create a file, admin API, login API. This file will given admin schema. Okay. Okay, no problem. In the roots folder, create a file called login API. Login API.js. Create a file login API.js in the roots folder. Okay, ready? Login API.js. In login API.js file, we can take the copy of user API. Take the copy of user API. And we don't need everything. We need certain thing only first to copy. User API code you copy and paste in login API. User API you copy and paste in Okay, copy paste done. Now go here and import my admin from admin schema. Admin schema. My admin from admin schema. My admin from admin schema. Then get is not required. Get is not required. Post is required. Remaining others you can delete. Get is not required. Only post is required. Remaining other you can delete. In post, what are the details we are sending from there? First change this one to my admin. 1 minute. I will check once. User API. Okay, in admin API post method, whatever is written, this post method is not required. 1 minute, I'll modify it. In login API, everything is not needed. We need only few things only. You can remove that. Just keep only post method. Under the post method, async await will be as usual. We are sending from React my email and my password. My email and my password. That we have to receive here. Email request.body.email. Keep under the email ID. Similar way. Password request.body. My email, my password. My email, my password. Okay, so what we did, you can see in the front end. In the front end login you have, so from here you are sending the username of user in my email and password you are sending in my password. Next, under the login API, okay, hope ready. Okay, now say two input will come from the front end. Both input we are receiving here. Now both input we have to check in database whether this both are exist or not. If both are exist, then we will return the details of user, else we will not return anything. So we'll use here call myadmin.find, myadmin.find, find User info await by admin.find by ID will not mention here. We have to mention something else. Admin dot find by ID, find by and delete, remove one, find one. Listener model name. Okay, so we have to use here find one, and in that we need to pass the not email and password directly. Let's pass here both the details. Request.body completely. Pass request.body. But if you pass request.body, it will not match. Yes, it will not match. Wait, we have to create one JSON here. Let keyword, not let keyword, let something data equal to email should match with the email ID, comma, password will match with the password. Then this data we need to pass here. Find one. If user info is null, then message invalid or not exist. Else user info. Also right here. Status colon fail. Else user info. You will add one more status equal to success. So here also we are sending a status. Here also we are merging with the status. Response 101. Right. Let me share you this code. I'll explain what we are doing in that. Taken the code. Now come to the main file that is called server, my server. In my server, we have to import this my admin. Come to the my server now. In my server, you have to add one more link similar here. You will be calling here called login API. Right, called login API. Also keep here login. So it will be like this. This will be the URL. What we are written in React, we are written called validate user. Okay. No problem. We have to write here the same validate user here. Let me share you this line. Okay, written, added. Now let's come to the React part. From here, we need to validate once and check the response, what is coming. I'll write here abc@gmail.com, password 123. Let us see the console. It's saying like here, invalid or not exist. Status is fail. What is we have stored in database was here called admin@gmail.com, password 123. Admin@gmail.com, password 123. Still says message invalid or not exist. Okay.
The password is 1234.
1234.
Yes, sir.
In database 1234 we have added. I have given 123 only.
Okay, I have given it. Okay.
Admin@gmail.com, password 123 are given. Now it is working here. Compiled successfully. This is also correct. Okay. Now, so response is coming from there, but it is coming as a admin@gmail.com. Invalid or not exist, status is false. So the problem is under this file, info equal to null. Then this is happening. Any mistake we did here, request.body.myemail, my password. So from here it is getting post or not. Also we need to check response, request, this one. Here response admin@gmail.com 1 2 3. My email and my password. Okay, that means this function is not executing here. Okay, let me look into the other files that we have written. User API find by. Okay, this will use only find MongoDB search query. Some functions will be there that we are not using. Find by. Okay. Find we have to use. We need to use only find. Find. Let's see here. Scheme array, but it is empty array. Empty array. 201. 201. Empty array. It's coming but empty array. Okay. Everything is correct only. At this place we need to do something. Data we passed here. Find. Or search which one we need to write. We have to check. Dot. Filter. Find one. Find one will not work, right? Find is replacing reply not exist. It will not work. Find will not. Okay, so next work will be array is coming but returning as empty array.